Ipsy Choice took place this past weekend. I was actually pretty excited to log in and just see what brands were being featured, what was gonna wow me. I think that's what we all look forward to Ipsy Choice for, right? And then I wanted to see what their power picks for me were going to be. Girl, you already know we screenshotted this. I'm gonna show you what I saw on my end, and I'm gonna give you like real feedback because that's all we do here. Now, if you haven't seen my PR unboxing for June, Ipsy did send me the glam bag and the Boxycharm box. That's already live on my channel. So make sure you go check it out so you can see what variation I ended up getting in PR. I'll make sure I'll link it below for you. Also, please make sure you are interacting with this video because YouTube sees that and they go, oh, they're doing great. People actually like this kind of video. And then they'll show you my videos in your feed, recommend more of my videos, and obviously recommend it to more people. So it really helps with channel growth and it helps with my analytics. So muchas gracias. Make sure that you have hit the like button, you're commenting below as we go, and all that stuff because interaction matters here on YouTube. Now let's get started porque mija, mira, okay. So I logged in, right? Poof. The app, in my opinion, it takes a minute to kind of load, whatever. Like you'd think they would have fixed that by now. So once it loads, I see my power picks. Power pick number 1 is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer sunscreen. I own it. I like it. I mean, it's nothing out of this world. It's not like the most amazing moisturizing sunscreen, but it's nice, right? So I was like, okay, not knowing what my variation in PR was going to be. It is what it is. Make sure you go watch that video. But okay, that's my power pick. It's usable. It's fine. And then I see the Wander Beauty Wanderlust Powder Foundation in Tan. I'm actually pretty excited for that because I've seen it over on add-ons and in the shops for a while, and I wasn't sure if it was gonna work for me, if I was gonna like the coverage or the formula itself. Plus, I was like, what if I get the wrong shade and I paid for it and I'm gonna get so mad? But they chose it for me, so it's basically like ripping it off as a band-aid. The shade tan sounds like it might work for me because your girl is tan. It doesn't look too yellow, too gold, or too pink. It looks like it may be a little on the neutral side, so I have my fingers crossed. Y'all know I am obsessed with 2 powder foundations and I've been wanting to try more. So I'm hoping this one works for me. I'm not mad at my power picks. This was actually pretty good. So now we're gonna move on to my choice options and my selections. My 6 options were as follows. You have the 3-in-1 stick by Just Jimena Cosmetics. 3-in-1. So I'm assuming you can use it on the lid, on the cheek, and on the lips. Multitaskable products. Sometimes they're nice, you know, but like if it's a cream, it just weirds me out. The Ace Beauty palette. This is the Mystic Romance eyeshadow palette. Honestly, I saw it and I was like, I need to have that. Eyeshadow palette, full size, yes, I'll select that. But then I got to thinking, what if I already have it? And funny enough, I already do have that. Grown Alchemist Polished Facial Exfoliant. We've tried that already here on the channel. Half Caked Eye Zero Gravity Mascara. I was like, right? Not sure about that. Then they had Neogen Dermalogy, and it's a serum, skincare, and then a Briogeo product for the hair. Out of everything there, I was curious about the Half Caked as well as interested in the Briogeo, given that this here is by Half Caked and I had not a very positive experience and or feedback with this. I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna do that mascara because if I choose it, I'm gonna be so mad if it doesn't work out or it's just like not the most because I'm very, very, very picky with my mascaras. So I was like, whatever, I'll just get the Briogeo because my hair loves the TLC we've been giving it. So I ended up snagging the Superfood Avocado and Kiwi Mega Moisture 3, and then I don't know what else it says, but it's a treatment for the hair. Number 2, we have the Real Her Ceramide Primer. Estinage Lip Paint. I don't know that I said that right. On the Half Caked Double Dipper Matte Bronzer. Lunar Beauty Lip Duo. They're like lip liners, which if you had enough points, the last 2 months you were able to go to the point center and claim your points for those lip liners. Now they're not there, but they're an option, which is kind of annoying because if you're, my opinion, if you're going to do that, feature it as an option first and then whatever's left, pop it over on points. That way, if people didn't want it in their box or didn't want to pay for it because they wanted something else, then maybe they can use their points, but they did it backwards. So like, what about the people who already traded in points for it? They get it, and now they have that as an option. That product took the spot for something my brain. Then we have the Game Beauty. It's like a 4-piece brush set. My L Skincare. It's a mask, hydration mask for the skin. I went with the half-caked bronzer. It was the best out of all of that there. That was the only thing that I was like, I'll try it. I have, or had, because I just decluttered their blush duo. And the only reason why I decluttered it was because I technically was not actually, I used it a few times and then put it away. Like, it was nice, but it wasn't like the most amazing thing. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna give the brand a chance because I skipped on the mascara. This was a flop for me. I just got rid of their blush. Let me try the bronzer. Because I'm not picky with my bronzers as long as it's the right tone and it doesn't have shimmer in it. So we're gonna try that bronzer out and we're gonna see. That's gonna be like my last shot with the brand because if that doesn't like make me fall in love with it, then I'm just like not gonna try anything by the brand anymore. And then we're gonna go with choice number 3, and that is Contact Skin Shimmer Eye Stick. The Steel Skin Power Retinol Eye Masks. I have so many eye masks. Pink Lips Cosmetics Duo. There's a Y Collection product for the brows. Trust Fund Beauty Lippy. And then K-Voss NYC Fairy Dust Pressed Highlighter. So in this case, I went with the eye stick because I didn't have anything specifically that could go like on the eyeball. And you guys really like the one and done's kind of simple eye look. So I was like, okay, when I do my try on of the product, I will do like a one and done easy eye. I don't know if it'll be smoky or not, wearable, whatever, because I don't even know the shade. I just selected that. But do you see my face? Like with everything, there was nothing that I was like, oh, I need that in my life. Okay, we'll move forward. Recommended $12 products. So obviously now I'm going to go to add-ons and see what I can find that's amazing. I specifically am looking for Danessa Myricks and Pat McGrath. Like those are the brands that they've had recently that everyone drools over. And I was looking for the quad that I failed to get last month. I was looking at my collection and I don't feel like I found it, although maybe I put it in the wrong place. Because one of you guys were like, oh, maybe you already have it. Pero I'm looking and I can't find. We go over to the $12 products. I'm like seeing the whole little video that you guys are seeing on screen. I'm seeing it on my viewfinder. So they had good brands, great brands. Fenty, Glow Recipe, Rem Beauty. So they definitely had great Laura Mercier, great brands. Bumble and Bumble, Kayali. I wanted to try the Kayali, but I want to try their vanilla. And I'm afraid because if I buy it and I hate it and it's too sweet, I'm going to be upset, which is why the only reason why I haven't gotten it. They had, look, Ola Hendrickson. These under eye banana, like CC sticks, I have every single one of them. All 3 shades, amazing. But it's like, why would I get it? I've already tried it, so I'm not excited because I already tried that. So that was not exciting to see. It's great to see that you guys can access it for just $12 because those things are pricey. I wasn't like going gaga. Then we go over to the deluxe mini products for $3.50. They had really nice samples. But again, I am committed to what I said late last year, how I will only invest money in the shops if there's anything that makes me drool. And so I was kind of going through it and I was like, okay, I'm not seeing anything. The one thing that I was like, oh, cool, is the Benefit, the plush tint. But they sent me one in the bag and I hadn't tried it. So why would I sit here and buy like all of the shades not knowing if I was gonna love it? I love Benefit, but not everything is gonna be a hit. You know what I mean? I mean, it's impossible. So I was like, I'll wait and see. They had Tarte, they had Formula Z. Y mira lo que pasó. I decided to add the Formula Z palette to my cart because I had the eye stick, but I was like, I might need something to smoke the eye out in it. Anyway, mira, I got it in the back. And now I'm going to have one that I have to put in a giveaway because I don't need 2. Is it going to suck? Is it going to be great? I mean, I don't know. We're going to try it. Right now, I'm kind of like, damn, like I don't want to put a $3.50 palette in a giveaway. Like, that's kind of dumb. But at the same time, if it's amazing, then I get to share it with you guys. So I'm still trying to figure that one out. They had like a color-changing lip balm. They had JLo Beauty. Have you guys snagged a lot of JLo Beauty stuff? Because I noticed they've had a lot of JLo Beauty stuff over on the shops. Yensa Beauty, which I decluttered one of their things recently. Winky Lux, Ace Beauty, Wander Beauty. It's kind of like the same stuff, in my opinion. Same stuff over and over again. And then you have just a few $6 products. They had Fenty, Ola Hendrickson, Elemis, Babor. Anyway, the thing about it is, they look small for $6. Like if it was still $3.50, that makes sense. But like the Fenty thing, the samples that I've gotten are like that big. For $6, not for $6, $3.50, yes, but not for $6. And because I think that's one of the small ones, I didn't even bother getting that, the fat water. But again, the brands I have, you know, they're nice, really nice brands. Kate Somerville, and then we're gonna move forward. Full size $12 products. You have Yensa, you have the Ofra. That Ofra bronzer duo for $12 is a freaking steal because it goes for $35 on its own. So that is a beautiful deal. The Wonder Beauty foundation goes for $42, and you know, you guys saw earlier that I ended up getting it in my box as one of my power picks. I'm kind of stoked to try it, but I'm nervous at the same time. They had NARS for $12, Too Faced for $12. They had good stuff, but nothing that wowed me. Maybe I'm spoiled at this point. There have been so many boxes that I've paid for that I go in and I make my choice selections and I'm like, oh my God, I need to find the other items in shops because these deals are unbeatable and it's like amazing. And I'm looking here and I'm like, okay, for instance, Charlotte Tilbury. Anyone that hasn't tried it, I can see why you're so excited, but I'm like, I have 2 of them, you know? Il Maquillage, that palette I have, it's beautiful. So they had great selections and options for add-ons. It's just there was nothing that stood out to me that I felt like I should spend my money getting because these products I've already owned, tried, and I know how I feel about them. And then $25 full-size items. The one that I was like, oh, maybe it's gonna be the Huda Beauty Shades by Sean palette because that was only $25. But then I was like, that color story doesn't like make me gag. Like, it's nice. I think the packaging and like the setup is nice, but that color story is not making me gag. So why would I spend the $25? I'm trying to do better, you guys. You guys know that I buy stuff and it just sits here. I was just really trying to do better. And then $50 bundles. I really want to know, have you spent $50 on bundles? Like, not $50 worth of shop stuff, because girl, I've spent $120 on shop stuff. I've spent more, you know? The bundles. Have you found any bundle at Ipsy shops where you're like, oh my God, like that's an amazing deal, I need to snag it, and you will actually pay the $50? I'm just curious. So all in all, I only added the palette by Formula Z. And by the way, in that picture, it looked a lot bigger than this, but for $3.50, I can't be mad at it, you know? Those were my choices. Those were my options. That's my variation. This was not the most exciting choice, selection, options we've had. And it's okay, because not every single month is gonna be a hit, you know what I mean? There's ebbs and flows. I get that. This month wasn't all that exciting. Honestly, it was okay. Now that you already know everything that's gonna be featured in my box, I wanna know what you guys are getting in yours because you've made your choice selections and we're friends and I'm nosy. So I really wanna know, make sure you leave me a comment sharing how you feel about your box and what you selected as your choice options or your bag. Because I know not everyone pays for the Boxycharm bar. And you know we're not gonna go anywhere without saying hello and thank you to our channel members, the G Squad. This amazing group of people have joined channel memberships, are supporting the channel at a higher level, unlocking exclusive perks like YouTube providing them with a badge and highlighting all other comments under my videos. So if you are ever interested in joining, there's like a join button. All you have to do is click there and you're good to go. I wanna thank you in advance for interacting with this video, supporting the channel, and reminding you that you don't have to go anywhere. I know the video's over, but YouTube is gonna recommend your next video here based on your watch history, and I'm gonna recommend additional beauty content I think you're gonna enjoy. So I hope you consider checking it out, and I will see you guys on the next video.